I dated this one Tuesday, February 25th, 2025. It was 10:44 p.m. So 10:44 could be significant. 1:44 could be significant. You are a spiritual being. You were spiritually connected. The song "Heads Will Roll" by Yeah Yeah Yeahs. Alchemy may be important. Carl Jung. It's like Jungian. Jung. It's Jung. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. Alchemy, spiritual alchemy. The color red, connecting with your root chakra. Transmuting anger and rage could be significant. Dancing, like through dancing too. The year 2009 could be significant. The date, November 24th, could be significant. Or the month of November as well. Shadow work, working through your shadow. The self-individuation process, again, alchemy, Carl Jung. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name. And then dreams, you be really connecting to your dreams, and like maybe a dream journal. I don't know if you've been using a dream journal or if you have been thinking about doing that in the year 2017. And then 1, 2, 3 on the timer. So that's that. I'm going to pause and shuffle, and we'll be back with cards. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This could be like new cycles, new beginnings. 133 is on the timer. In regards to the heart, interesting. So the Hermit card reverse, 7 of Cups reverse, and the Strength card reverse. This is feeling like trying to gain clarity within, but feeling, I don't know if this is like leaning towards vulnerability or going towards like feeling weak. Both. Trying to work through vulnerability. We have the 2 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups in the reverse. Trying to rebalance. This is like, in the upright, 10 of Cups is like one of the happiest cards. Happiness, harmony, 222 on the timer. Again, 2s could be significant balance, duality. But in the reverse, it's like happy family. In the upright. In the reverse, it's kind of like this disappointment of like not knowing, I don't know what that is. 5 of Swords, not being able to see clearly to the other perspective. This is like when it'll cause very harsh conflict type of energy. Just the Devil just showed too. Not trusting yourself, not trusting your intuition. 2 of Cups. The High Priestess and the 8 of Swords in the reverse. Both of them coming out in the reverse. I feel like that would say like needing to trust your intuition, not your insecurities for sure. And it feels like you've been trusting your insecurities lately. And it's needing to let go of that. Maybe not even recognizing what it is. Yeah, the Fool card reverse. A lot of these are in the reverse. The only one that came up was in the upright was the 2 of Pentacles. This feels like needing a lot of shadow work and then needing to gain a different perspective. The Judgment card too. Going through a judgment period. Can talk about like soul calling, awakenings, epiphanies. Again, trying to see like a different side of things. And like toxic positivity, toxic positivity is a thing. I'm never going to tell you to ignore and negate the negative aspects of your life, because if we do so, we cannot heal from, grow from, and move on from. But this feels like there's a lot of shadow work that needs to be done, almost. And like we were getting that in the, maybe you need to be looking up at those things. Or maybe you're trying to like, maybe that's what you're getting into. A lack of self-trust here, a lack of, yeah. It feels like you had a blueprint in the past, and maybe like that's changed. Or like, Ace of Swords, King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man coming back at the bottom of the deck. But we had the 3 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups come out. And the 3 of Pentacles talks about building a blueprint. And I feel like, again, the 6 of Pentacles, or the 6 of Cups talks about the past, nostalgia. And it feels like Maybe you've seen things differently in the past, like you had a different plan in the past. But now, like, your question, you could be going through, like, a Saturn return. Maybe look into Saturn returns, too. Like, you're seeing things differently from the past, too. This feels like, not to put, like, New Age spirituality terms on it, but, like, a self-awakening, like, awareness, self-awareness, like, really becoming self-aware of, like, the shadow side aspects. And again, we saw that Devil card. It hasn't come out yet, but, like, that's kind of the feeling that I'm getting here. And it's, like, going through this healing period where, like, you're taking a step back, trying to gain mental clarity. Having that breakthrough, having those epiphanies on yourself almost. And it's like you've been slowly healing. Ugh. Anything else for this collective? You could be, like, working, like, planning something, too. I don't know what that is. Planning on taking action. There could have been, like, some... We have Queen of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. This could be, like, impulsiveness, too. And the 7 of Swords can talk about, like, sabotage, whether that's internal or external. But it can also talk about strategy and planning something. With the 8 of Pentacles, it feels like... working on something. I don't know what this is. Closing out, like, feelings of abandonment as well. Going through a cycle. Like, you are starting a lot. This is a lot. These are really powerful cards. Like, I'm not seeing, like, the Tower card coming out. So that's... feels a little bit lighter than what I'm feeling internally and, like, intuitively. So it feels like maybe you've already gone through this, like, Tower moment, and you're trying to figure things out. You're trying to close out those cycles. You're recognizing from past traumas, past karmic cycles, generational cycles, stuff like that. You could be, like, 717 on the timer. Really connecting to, like, a spiritual path. Connecting to, like, yourself and internally, spiritually. And again, it feels really overwhelming and confusing, especially in the beginning. Yeah, this can talk about, like, new beginnings. Like, you were doing a new journey. Like, this is new adventures. Again, closing out this is accomplishments, closing out those cycles. And it's like, just recognizing it's, like, the first step almost. Yeah. You were going through major transformations. But here we are. Yeah, okay, there it is. 8 of Wands, Death card. The 8 of Wands feels like you have gone through the trials, the tribulations, you've been beaten down, you've been injured, but this is card perseverance and resilience. This is not giving up hope. Death card. Do not be afraid of this card. Does not represent literal death. It talks about major transformations. I'm getting Dark Night of the Soul, so you might want to look into that too. Saturn return, Dark Night of the Soul type energy. But this talks about a phoenix rising from the ashes, like rebirthing, okay? And then we have the Magician here. This says you are powerful within your own self. Like, you have all the power that you need, everything that you need already with you. Then we have the Tower card and the Star card, which come out in, like, chronological order in the deck. The Tower comes out when major change is necessary. Is when the tower is meant to crumble so that it can be rebuilt, restructured with a sturdier foundation. Where there was cracks in this before, where it was unsteady. This is, like, major change. And it does feel chaotic. It really does. But then we have the Star card, hope, healing, desires. The healing comes afterwards. And it's like, maybe that's where you're in this stage now. Like, you've seen all of this. Like, you've seen the wreckage. You've seen the carnage. And now it's like trying to shift that. Again, it feels like very internal. I'm about to run out of time. Anything else to close this out? Trust yourself. Know that you are powerful. Know that you are going through this. That you're growing through this. You are growing through this. Again, I think that's all that I have. 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Generational stuff. Like, you are going through a generational cycles and completing them. You're alchemizing them. You were alchemizing them and you were moving forward. I think that's it. I love you. Bye.